I ain't never been known to turn down a good muffin. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to our Christian Homestead. My name is Jason. We're in the kitchen today, and I love being in the kitchen because that means that my lovely wife, Angela Kay, is cooking up something delicious, and I get to eat it. So I'm always happy about that. And today we're in here, and we've got a lot of zucchini. All right, if you guys hadn't noticed, we've cut a whole lot of tromboncina, which is a zucchini. We've cut a lot of them off the vine this year, so we got a whole lot of that frozen. So Angela Kay is gonna make a beautiful and amazing and tasty chocolate zucchini bread muffin recipe. All right, so here she is.
We are going to start with these ingredients. We have half a cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, and a half cup of cocoa powder. Now I'm putting my cocoa powder in with my sugars instead of sifting it in with the flour because your sugar works as an abrasive to break up all those lumps in your cocoa powder. This cocoa powder can be pretty lumpy. Yep. And just use your spoon and kind of break up the chunks in the brown sugar. Now we will start adding the wet ingredients, which in this cup we have a half a cup of milk, a half a cup of neutral flavored oil, you can use any oil of your choice, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And you guys know I don't measure vanilla, so those are roughly measured. And in this cup we have 2 beautiful eggs from our chickens.
Who laid those, do you remember?
Sweetie Belle and Bella.
Wow. Our chickens are making us some bread today. We appreciate that.
They would be eating it instead of making it.
Well, pigs, what they are.
They're chicka pigs. Now you just want to stir that together really good, because you don't have to worry about developing gluten or anything right now because there's no gluten in this yet. So
there will be. It's okay. Yeah, it's not gluten free.
So you don't have to worry about developing gluten or making your muffins tough. So you want to mix this really well at this point. And here we have 2 cups of shredded zucchini. You can use frozen or fresh. You want to squeeze as much of the water out as you can get out. It's okay if there's still a little. It's not going to hurt.
It's never going to be 100% liquid free.
No.
It's going to have moisture.
Now you want to go ahead and mix that zucchini in with your wet ingredients. It will mix much better if you go ahead and mix it in now than mixing it in at the end. It'll be hard to get mixed in. Now for our dry ingredients, we have a cup and a half of all-purpose flour. We have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now cinnamon is my little addition to things like this. If you've never had cinnamon and chocolate together,
it's really good.
You're missing out, and you need to try it. So I'm going to use my wax paper. I have it all measured out on wax paper. I'm going to use my wax paper as a funnel to funnel it in. Now you just mix in your dry ingredients. And at this point, if you want chocolate chips in them or nuts or anything like that, you can add about a half a cup of chocolate chips or nuts or whatever at this point. But we're just having them plain today.
What if you were somebody who liked spice? Could you put cayenne in it at this point?
Yeah, you could.
I think you could.
Yeah, you could.
Now, it's bread. I couldn't imagine eating spicy bread, but at the same time, you know what? If you just like hot and chocolate together, which is not bad, I mean, you can do that. I think.
Yes, you could add some cayenne at this point. You want to make sure it's thoroughly mixed, but don't go crazy with the mixing because you don't want to develop the gluten, because then you will end up with a tough muffin.
Yeah, I've known some tough muffins in my day. You're a tough muffin.
Now, that's beautiful batter.
Yep.
Now we will load it into the muffin tin. Now I'm just using a large cookie scoop to scoop my batter into my muffin tin. I've sprayed this with cooking spray, or you can line it with muffin liners. We tend to like muffins better if it's sprayed and not done with muffin liners, because you get that little bit of a crunchy exterior if it's sprayed rather than muffin liners. If you like that little bit of a crunchy exterior, then go for spraying it. But if for convenience, it's much easier if you use muffin liners. It's much more convenient.
They'll just pop right out of there too.
Yeah.
Or these you gotta let them cool, make sure that, yeah.
So I'm gonna finish filling these, and then I will put them into a 350-degree preheated oven until they are nice and fluffy in the middle. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. These beauties are out of the oven and they've cooled for a little bit. They baked for around 20 to 25 minutes. Depends on your oven.
Good.
They smell really good too.
Now they gonna come out of there though?
If you did everything right, they should pop right out.
So let them cool and everything else, and then
Yeah.
pop out.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, I want to eat that one. I ain't never been known to turn down a good muffin. This is a delicious muffin. Absolutely wonderful. And honestly, they cook faster or bake faster than zucchini bread. Like if you're making a whole loaf of zucchini bread, it might take you like an hour to bake it. This take far less time. Already individual serving sizes, and they're delicious. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. Again, my name is Jason. That smart one over there, her name's Angela Kay. It's our Creation Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.